There are good Nigerians, there are bad Nigerians. We also have our bad Nigerians that are going to other countries to commit some of these atrocities.
Do you know that
and
it's
these
not
are the people we need to talk to.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Are you saying that there are no Nigerians committing crime at all anywhere in the world? Are you saying Nigerians are perfect?
You will never hear me say that. I have not said that.
So that's okay. Now, I want to answer another question. Now you've mentioned what other countries are doing. You've mentioned how China is taking gold. You've mentioned everything. What are some of the wrongdoings that Nigerians are doing?
Every bad thing you will mention right now.
No, I want you to mention one or
Wait,
two.
every bad thing you will mention right now, stealing, whatever thing you're going to mention, you will see a Nigerian doing it.
But those other things you are mentioning for other people too are doing it. I am mentioning
everybody is
so
doing
what are
it.
specific to Nigerians?
What are specific? What do you mean?
What crime or what wrongdoing do you think Nigerians are committing outside Nigeria? Or generally?
Everything everybody does, they do it also.
Now it's come to Nigeria saying everything everybody does.
No, I don't know what do you want to hear stealing?
Mention one or two because you're
specific or fighting?
You're specific when you mentioned that of China.
No, wait.
You're specific when you mentioned that thing.
Is it stealing?
I don't know. I'm just what you think.
Okay. Let's say, for instance, stealing.
Okay.
Let's say drug trafficking.
So you say Nigerians traffic drug outside Nigeria?
Yes.
Nigerians steal outside Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay.
So does every other person.
Like what? More than other people. That's what I'm saying.
No, because they are human beings, and this is crime.
But
wait, this is crime.
Okay.
And people commit crime.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand.
Okay.
People commit crime.
Okay.
So it does not matter where you come from.
But now you are mentioning that of China and the rest. It does not matter if it's come from China. These are people and they commit crime too.
Okay. No, you're not getting my point.
Okay.
I just mentioned China, right?
Yeah.
I said, and the instance I gave with China, I said, you will see a Nigerian, let's say a Nigerian, there was a robbery, for instance, bank robbery, for instance. How much is that person going to get from there? Now, these are natural resources. This is worth billions. There is no more how much you are going to say Nigerians as a whole got from Ghana. It's not even up to 2% of what the Chinese is taking from Ghana.
Okay.
This is just the instance I'm trying to give.
Yeah.
You understand? They are living the major problem. Major. Now, see, Ghana got independence more than Nigeria, before Nigeria. They got independence a few days before Nigeria, 3 or 4 years before Nigeria, right? And up to now, they are trying to change, but they still rely on Nigeria on some, even, I don't want to say this, but I know we were talking about individual, but there are sometimes I blame Nigeria for some things, right? Because Nigeria got to understand the governance before them. Nigeria got to understand the business before them. If you look at Ghana stock exchange right now, it was the whites that helped them to establish stock exchange. In Nigeria, it was the Nigerian that did it. It was the Nigerian that helped Nigerians to establish stock exchange in Nigeria and become the president. And that is Louis Ojukwu. You cannot say that with Ghana. You cannot say that with South Africa. You cannot say that with every other people who colonized them, helped them to establish most of their business outlets, if they want, when it has to do with doing business with the world. Nigerians that did this on their own get to figure out how to do it. It was Zeke that showed other Africans, okay, we can actually organize a peaceful resistance against the West. It was a Nigerian. It was a Nigerian that a first documented billionaire in Africa. I know this now has nothing to do with anything. It was a Nigerian. Right now, a first woman to head WTO, a Nigerian. First woman to head OPEC, a Nigerian. The supercomputers that we are talking about right now, it was a Nigerian that made the groundbreaking of it.
Okay.
Mr. Philip. So most serious thing that you are going to mention right now in the world, you must find a Nigerian into it. These are Nigerians competing with every other 53 African countries. Okay. And, it's crazy. And most people are saying that your content right now is Nigerian, right? Nigerian. Because I have seen our potential, but most of them have not seen it. Okay. I am somebody that likes history. And sometimes I ask myself, how is it possible that Nigerians can do this then, but we cannot do it now? Right? Now, I have seen that there is suppression. Now, some people have started campaign to dirty the name of Nigerians.
But that is the part I just cannot just sit down to fathom. That there are people actively just taking out their time to suppress Nigerians and carry out an organized campaign just against especially African countries.
I want to give you an example. Let me not say, you will say we are talking about Africa, I'm going to the West, right? But let me give you this example now. If I just ask you this question, answer it top of your head without thinking. If I ask you now, right? In UK and in Russia, where do you think there is more arrests because of what people said on the internet?
Russia.
You say Russia, right? But there is more in UK than Russia. You will see more arrests in UK about, you see more arrests because of what people said online.
But do you know why that is so?
Why?
Because there is this perception that UK is a free nation. Wait now. Russia, everybody, like in UAE
that
now.
Is that
in
propaganda.
UAE now.
That is that propaganda. Now, you have seen Putin or Russian government as dictator, as being evil. You cannot speak there. This is what you have seen. This is what they have embedded into the people. Now, they don't even have time anymore to go do basic research to educate themselves, right? So when it has to do with Putin is a dictator.
Okay.
I don't know if you're understanding me. So when it has to do with Nigerians, I don't know that. I just have to look at the fact. I commented somewhere that African. No, I commented I commented somewhere that we have to start. Africans should start educating themselves right now.
Okay.
We should leave our emotion and leave what somebody told us. We should try to get education on our own, right? You cannot ask me, is Putin a dictator? I don't know. The only thing I have known that they have not invaded any country, apart from fighting because they don't want any foreign influence on their borders. But they have not invaded any foreign country.
That does not...
No, this is the only thing I can tell you because it's a fact. We should try to speak with facts.
But
it's not...
You said that they've brainwashed us, or I forgot what you used, to believe that Putin is a dictator.
No. I just asked you right now. If I ask you, where do you think there is more arrest? Is it in UK or in Russia because of what they said against the government? You said Russia.
Okay.
But if fact right now, if you check it online, you will see more numbers in UK than Russia.
What's the population of UK, please?
The population, I don't know.
Compared to Russia,
I don't know.
Who is bigger?
I don't know. I don't want to say what I don't know, and I don't want to gaze.
No.
Right?
Why
the viewers can check.
No, why I ask is this, because we said something earlier that if there is a number of people in Nigeria, let's say scammers in Nigeria, and there is an equal amount of scammers in Ghana, then there's a big problem in Ghana because of the population disparity. Now, I want to also compare the population of US to Russia.
No, I don't know. The viewers right now can actually check. Yeah, let me not say what I don't know. But what I'm telling you is that propaganda, that thing that makes you believe that there is more arrest in Russia. People embedded into you. There is this thing that when you go to the news, you see it, Russia. When you go to news, you see it, Russia. Lie or not lie. When you go to news, you see it, Russia. They are living their own. They are just telling you Russia. These are the same thing they're doing to Nigeria. You don't get? They will tell you Nigeria.
What?
Nigeria. See, psychologically.
Yeah.
You are not seeing it. You hear it. Maybe you just heard it. It is nothing. You heard it is nothing. You heard it is nothing. It's sticking into your brain.
Now, if this media news do not really have much to do with, or does not concern themselves much with the citizen, what the targeted attack is mainly against the government. So like you said now, Russia. But we don't see Russians as bad people, for example. We don't see Russians as committing crime.
No,
we don't see Russians as dictators. Instead, we see Putin.
Let me blow your mind.
Because it is against Putin himself.
No, see.
I'm sorry, I want to make one other thing. Do you know that just this week, Malema from South Africa was in Nigeria? So the both government, South African government and Nigeria government does not have any issue. Ghana government and Nigeria government does not have any issue. The problem is between the citizens. It is South African citizens that
uneducated ones.
Yes. And I also would say that I do not agree with the whole xenophobia thing going on in Ghana. Because, for example, I'm
Yeah,
a
no,
Nigerian.
no,
I
no.
mean, sorry.
I understand that that is a
One minute,
propaganda.
please.
Yeah.
1 minute, please. I'm a Nigerian living outside Nigeria,
Yeah.
and I can pride myself to be one of the good Nigerians that has not committed any crime ever in this country. But if any if any attack is to come now, probably I'll be affected.
Yes.
So I know a lot of good South Africans that are living in South Africa. I know a lot of good Ghanaians that are living in Ghana. So I do not agree. But at the same time, I agree with everything you are saying. I agree with our contributions all over the place. But I'm still saying that there should be a place for accountability.
There is.
We need to also call ourselves and ask ourselves, what is it that we are doing? It might be that our mistake is even going to these countries. Because sometimes I cannot understand why Nigerians are in some type of countries schooling. You know, there are some countries that are very, very below Nigeria, and you see Nigerians moving there to do what? So could it be that we are moving there? Is it that we are sending our illiterate Nigerians there?
No, you know why?
Representing us well.
You know why?
You know why I say this conversation like this is very important. This one of the biggest activists in Nigeria now, very dark man. We see what he's doing. He's calling a lot of the bullshit of Nigerians. Recently, he was dragging the richest man in Nigeria, the richest man in Africa. If it's some other people, they might have said, oh, we don't want to talk about him, so we'll protect him and we'll protect his image. That is our pride. No, but him talking about it now, Dangote has released a statement that they want to train over maybe 1,500 of their drivers. So there are a lot of Nigerians outside Nigerians that are committing some type of crime that is not acceptable. It now begs on you and I to also educate them through this podcast like this. Okay, a good example, for example, now in Nigeria, scam has another word, yahoo yahoo. Prostitution has another word, hookup. Now you see some people, very few, number of Nigerians that will openly come out to say, me, I want to do hookup. Me, I want to be a Yahoo boy. There was a little boy that trended. I guess that boy should be like 5 years or so. A few years ago, this Zlatan carried him. Zlatan was not accepted and said, what do you want to be in future? He said, Mofema Yahoo Yahoo. Mofema Shashe. That is, he wants to be a Yahoo. This is a boy of 5 years. Why? Because that is what he sees around him. If you see other people telling them that, no, this is not the right path, this is wrong. We as Nigerians, we are the giant of Africa, we are the biggest wherever. But this part is wrong, this part is wrong. Probably it will be able to help 1 or 2 persons. Now, this is your podcast. I've watched a lot of your podcasts. I've seen how you defend Nigerians against Ghanaians, against South Africans, and against whatever. I commend you for that. But now this is you and Nigerian. This is 2 Nigerians talking. I guess this podcast should be about we also saying, yes, we know that, like you say, there's targeted attack, there is this, there is that. But we as Nigerians, even if it is just 1% we are contributing, this is what we need to work on. But if we want to act like the whole world is envious of us and we are just there, we are good, we are law abiding, the whole world just hates us, the whole African country.
Nobody is saying that.
But you are defending, you are saying that they envy us. That is why they attack. And
but I did not say Nigerians do not
you did not say there's what you say and there's what you do not say. There's your actions and your inactions.
No, I said
by what you are not saying, you are insinuating that.
You know human being.
I get you.
You know human being.
It's not an excuse.
No.
The other time, when we begin this podcast, you said something that some Nigerians are not educated because of whatever. I get you. The government is bad. I get you. But the world does not owe us understanding.
No, they don't
owe us any understanding.
What you're saying right now, you cannot come right now and tell me, do you know this person did this person did that, and it will surprise me.
Good.
Why it will not surprise me?
Why?
Because I already know that person is human being.
Okay.
You don't get?
Okay.
If the person is if the person is not doing evil, good. But you cannot come and give me any news now, and that news will surprise me.
Good. But that is you.
Because he's human being.
Good, I understand.
Human being does evil, and human being also do good.
I understand.
If you've seen a Nigerian steal this cup from here now, you will also see a Ghanaian that stole cup from somewhere.
I get you.
I don't know if you understand me.
Understand.
Now you will say that, why is it more Nigerians? Right? I will say, how many Nigerians do you see doing this?
I did not say it.
No. This is an example. You will say it's more Nigerians. I will say.
You say it. I will not say it.
If you say is 10 Nigerians doing this now, if you say you saw these 10 Nigerians, I will say, okay. If you are going to say you always see 10 Nigerians doing this, I'm telling you that these 10 Nigerians is equals to 10 West Africans put together. Listen, because Nigeria is more than West Africa.
I get your point. Okay, bro,
you cannot use Nigeria to compare to Ghana.
No.
If you see 20 Nigerians
Yeah.
doing evil
Yeah.
somewhere,
Yeah.
and also found only 5 Ghanaians,
Yeah.
there is more problem in Ghana
Yes.
than in Nigeria.
I agree with you 100%. But now let us not take it like this. I agree with you 100%. Now let us not say, for example, this is just an example. Let us say the amount of people committing crime in Ghana, for example, is 15, like you said, 10, 5. 5 Ghanaians, 10 Nigerians. Now, if we want to look at it on a scale of no ratio, we'll say we have more Ghana because of the population. But it does not take away from the fact that in Ghana, I'm not saying in Ghana, this is just an example. I don't want them to clip this part.
If it has happened, let it happen.
Now, I'm now saying that if in Ghana we have 15 people committing crime, 5 Ghanaians, 10 Nigerians, for example, now it is on it does not concern the Ghanaian government or the Ghanaian people, your population, your reason, whatever. The point is, in our country, we have more of these particular people committing crime, and we need to stop it. Whichever way they want to stop it. Now, the way they are doing it, the way they are protesting, breaking Nigerian shop, I do not agree with it. They're supposed to report to the government, and the government is supposed to come in.
No,
but it does not take away from the fact that Nigerians commit.
Yes. It does not.
So that is what I'm saying.
It does not. But I'm telling you that the target, everything you go to social media, you will not rest.
Targeted by who exactly? Because we have Ghanaians, we have Cameroon, we have Malaysia, we have all Uganda, all of them. So targeted by who was in particular?
Okay.
Who is orchestrating this attack?
Do you think that anybody that wants to, judging from how Nigeria has been helping some other country to get independence, help them fight for peacekeeping?
How Nigeria governments?
Yes, help them fight for peacekeeping. Help them to go and do this. Help them to go and do this. In this new world of neocolonialism, will you like Nigeria to be destabilized?
No.
I don't know if you get my answer, my question.
For whatever reason, I will not want Nigeria or Nigerians.
You're a Nigerian. I'm not asking you.
Nigeria, right?
Yes. Would you want? See,
okay. You are talking from outside.
Let me reiterate. Right? Nigeria helped South Africa to fight apartheid. Okay. Right? Nigeria helped Angola also to get independence, right? Now, it was a Nigerian that showed other Africans that can actually really fight for their independence.
Okay.
Right? That is Zeke of Africa. No. Abat Macaulay. Sorry, Abat Macaulay. Abat Macaulay that is the person that showed Africa, okay, we can actually fight for our independence, right? In a civil way. If you are looking at all these groundbreaking achievements from other Africans, would you want Africa to be and Nigeria to be undeveloped? Do you know that right now, if Nigeria is developed, if Nigeria is competing with the outside world the way every other person is competing, Ghana, just like they have done before, Ghana is not going to stress themselves to go to UK or go to South Africa, go to UAE or they will just go to Nigeria. Okay. And they will be accommodated, treated like human being. I don't know if you're getting me. A Nigerian will educate his fellow African without holding anything so that they will develop their home. Because they have done that before. Right? So you need Nigeria destabilized. You need Nigeria demonized. And this is a propaganda that is being done right now. You can make a serious research and put one on one together.
Now, okay, I get what you are saying, but from what you said now, okay, initially I asked you that what are the crimes or whatever Nigerians are committing. You said whatever Nigerians are committing, other people are committing it, which I agree with. Now, you also say that from what you say, I understand, maybe the West, if they want to colonize Africa, they now need to destabilize Nigeria first. Now, whatever they are using against us, is it that they are fabricating stories or not, or they are using our weakness against us?
Do you know what is propaganda?
Yeah, I know what propaganda
that is what they're doing.
That's what I'm asking you. Propaganda can be of two ways. I can use your weakness against you and exaggerate your weakness and make it look like that's all. And I
can also lie against you.
I can also totally lie against you. So which of it is it? Are you saying it's a total lie? Or they are using our weakness again, they're exaggerating our weakness? They
are carrying out propaganda against Nigeria.
Which is what?
I don't know, but that is what they are doing. No, I don't know what exactly is your weakness. I don't know exactly what is your weakness because everybody... No.
Make a claim without evidence.
Everybody has weakness. US has weakness. Everybody has weakness.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
But they are going to find out one thing. Do you know the latest campaign that is doing? Okay, let me tell you one thing. There is a campaign right now that the map of Africa is not the real map.
Okay.
Have you heard it? You've not heard it? That the latest African map is not the original map. Check right now. It's everywhere online and it looks like they're going to consider it. Africa needs their proper map. This lie have been there before I was born. How did it happen?
The lie about the map.
Yes.
There before you were born.
Yes.
I've never heard of it before. I'm just hearing
the current map they have been using now, how old is that map? But this is not the real map of Africa.
I don't understand. You said there's a lie that this is not the real map. Is it that this is not the real map or there's
the lie? No.
It's not the real map?
See, Africa right now is fighting for the current map to be changed.
Oh, okay.
Right? But how long this is what we studied in primary, secondary, and university, our map, and this is a totally lie. You don't get?
That the map of Africa is a lie?
Yes, that is not the real map. It's not everybody who is going to watch this can just check. It's online right now. The major news all over the world is carrying this. For the African map to be changed.
If they say it should be changed, because I don't know, I don't want to argue this one because I really do not know.
Yeah, it's not going to it's not going to cost them anything.
Yeah. So why are we not just changing it? What are we waiting for?
Okay, I get you, but I'm trying to tell you, you're saying the propaganda, if they are going to use our weakness or what this, why somebody can just lie outright about you. Example, what just happened in Nigeria. This is not a political issue, but what they said about P2B's son. This is how propaganda works. They don't need somebody will just say something about you and promote it.
Yes, but we are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
We said there are two ways
propaganda can work.
Propaganda can work.
Yeah.
One, we all have our weaknesses. Now I can pick your weakness and exaggerate it and make it a whole of you. I might guide your other good part and make one thing that I know you are not too maybe good in, I will not make it, and that's what.
However way you want to do it,
but that's what I'll project to the world, and that is what the world will see about you.
Okay,
that's how one propaganda works. And that propaganda, I can come out and tell an outright lie against you. Now, use an example of Peter Obi's son. I saw the news. He came out to claim that he was on set, and that's an outright lie, right? So now I'm asking this one now because I want to go to a point. What is it that they are using our weakness against us? Because you said it's a
Nigerians have more number, right?
Yeah.
So most of us need to come out now and start saying this is a lie, this is a lie, this is a lie.
That is what I'm asking. That is what I'm asking.
The same thing, we've not been doing it. We've not been doing it.
No, that is what I'm asking. That what is a lie? So what they are saying now against Nigeria? Is it that it's a lie or they are just using our weakness against us? Because if we are to look at other African countries, they've said some things. Now, if you come out to say, okay, if for example, they say, I don't want to mention it, but okay, if they say Nigeria is, the other times you said Nigerians carry drugs, right? If they now say Nigeria is carrying drugs in this particular country, I might come out to come and say it's a lie, Nigerians do not carry drugs, whereas they might come out and show us Nigerians that are carrying drugs. Or is it that Nigerians are not the biggest drug dealers in that particular country, but they just pick to highlight Nigerians over other people in that same countries that are pushing drugs? That is my question.
Okay. Do you want me to answer?
Yeah.
Okay, let's use this drug as an example.
Okay.
Right now, there is Interpol. You know Interpol?
Sure.
International Police.
Yeah.
If you go to their website right now and type the most wanted drug dealers in the world, I did that, and it's about like 6,000 something drug dealers, the most wanted. I saw only one Nigerian.
Okay.
But this is not saying that it's only one Nigerian.
Yeah.
Right? I saw only one Nigerian, right? I saw countless Russians, countless. Poland, countless.
African. How many Africans did you see there?
No, it depends on what I was looking at.
Yeah, for drugs.
I saw that many Africans.
Before Nigeria.
I saw Ghana also. I saw Ghana. But I'm
for drugs, so.
Yeah, drugs alone. But this is a country with. This is not saying that it's only one.
I get you.
But I'm saying only from Interpol, right? Now we are getting among 200 million people. We are getting only one person from only Interpol. You understand? But if you go to that same Interpol, right, you will get millions from other numbers from other African countries, other countries, which Nigeria is more populous than. Okay. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, it's not saying that we do not commit crime. That is what human beings do. There is no country we go that they don't commit crime. That is what human beings do. They do good and they do bad.
Okay.
And it's only law you will use to fight against it. You understand? But I'm telling you that these people that they are saying that 90% of, if you go to online now, just like I said before, if you go to online now, you type 90% or 95% of the people say Nigeria is Africans. I said that from the beginning.
Mhm.
You get?
Yeah.
And this is why they are saying Nigeria. It's because they cannot understand it. They cannot understand why everybody will be in the same field and these people are progressing.
Well,
I don't know if you get what I said. Okay, I'm saying that.
I just do not agree with
No,
you, though.
I said that in the whole world,
Yeah.
the people you are going to see now that is saying Nigeria is committing crime are all over the world, 95% of them are Africans.
But what I see, personally, what me I say, I do not see other Africans coming to say, oh, Nigerians is committing crime all over the world. What I see is that a lot of people complain that Nigerians is committing crime in their country.
Mm.
That is what I see.
Okay.
So they are not coming to push the narrative that Nigerians is the biggest drug dealer in the world or in Africa or whatever.
Mm.
But what they are saying is, in my country, Nigerians are doing this, Nigerians are doing that, and we don't want it anymore. I also agree that some of these things can be out of envy. But like I have been saying since morning, I still believe that we as Nigerians need to also be accountable. We need to also ask ourselves, what are we doing?
No.
How are we also doing this?
See, right
and
now,
talk to these people that are doing this thing.
You see, what do you mean by accountable? Let me know.
Yeah. I don't understand your question.
What do you mean by we need to be accountable?
For those that are now, we need to ask, are some of our Nigerians committing some of these crimes that they are saying in these particular countries?
Mm-hmm.
If they are, we need to also talk to them that no.
How do you want to talk to them?
How are we passing this message?
So
by a podcast like this.
Wait. So you want me to come on the podcast and do what?
You say what?
You want me to organize a podcast? With some people that has more information. What do you want me to talk them?
No, you have in this your podcast, you've interviewed a lot, you've debated a lot of non-Nigerians. And I've seen how Ghanaians, South Africa, I see how you trash them and which I commend. But now this is true Nigerians talking. Today's podcast, for me, I'll say, okay, now we also as Nigerians, we need to also, when we go to other people's country, we need to also behave like them.
Okay.
We don't need to behave like we are better than them.
You've not seen any video from Nigeria doing that?
I've not seen any what?
Video from Nigeria doing the same thing you want me to do right now. What you telling me to do?
I don't get your question.
You said we should be calling ourselves out.
I know we should call ourselves out. I said once in a while we should also talk to ourselves.
How do you want to talk? Family by family?
This is an example.
So this is calling out.
Now, in this UAE, I know a lot of Nigerians belong to Nigerians in UAE group.
Do you know if they're doing that? How do you want me to do that? That's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about you. This is not between you and I. This is about the Nigerians as a whole. I also belong to some group. And I also see in those groups, a lot of people come out to say things like this, that, oh, these people just hate Nigerians for no reason.
So there is nobody questioning anybody?
You say what?
There is nobody questioning
Most of them are not questioning.
Okay.
Sometimes they just come out to say, oh, these people just hate us for no reason. UAE hate us for no reason. And I'm like, no.
That is what they do?
That is what I hear a lot of people say. And I'm like, no, okay. It is. I agree that some people, like I said, in this UAE, I've seen a lot of people from other nationalities commit crime and claim they are Nigerians. I've seen a lot of it too. But it does not also take away that do some Nigerians commit crimes in UAE? Yes, if they do, we should also talk to them that this is wrong. Stop it. Because at the end of the day, now look at the visa ban. It's affecting both you and I, both the good and the bad. Okay. So if we had hold these people accountable and probably get them to stop, probably all of us will also be enjoying the whole privilege we are supposed to enjoy here in the UAE.
Well, how do you suggest we start calling them out?
Then I have said it. One, in our in our group chats that you belong to. Yeah. This is a huge platform. Your platform now.
So okay, you want me to come in a platform like this and do it?
Yes, if you see that there is a need for it, why not?
Okay.
Very Dark Man does not have more audience, and he does it.
Very Dark Man is in Nigeria.
So is it people only in Nigeria are watching his content?
Wait. Very Dark Man is in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Understand this.
Yeah.
Now, anything that they said Very Dark Man does in Nigeria, calling Nigerians out, you go out there, behave, this. He's talking to us. Wait, let me land. He's talking to us. That is like home affair. Okay. I don't know if you understand. I cannot come this place now that everybody's saying this is because of Nigeria, they ban us visa. It's because of this. It's because of this. Here in UAE. I will still be attacking the same Nigeria. No. I cannot do that.
That is not what I'm saying.
Somebody that can do like that is somebody that is in Nigeria.
No.
See, Because there is no Nigerian in Nigeria right now doing this, doing that. Here, they will say it's because of this thing that you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That is because of this. Somebody in Nigeria can do that. I cannot come the same place that they have condemned Nigerians and continue to condemn Nigerians.
But this is not condemnation
No,
of Nigerians.
Me that is here cannot do it.
Yeah. Okay. And that is fine. It's your podcast or anything. It is allowed.
If I am in Nigeria, we can be deliberating it.
But what difference does it make? What difference does it make? You do it here, you do it in Nigeria.
If you say Vicinfluential, that podcaster, you will say he's where?
In UAE, yeah.
Okay. If you say that very dark man, a podcaster, you will say he's not a podcaster. This is just, you will say he's where?
Nigeria.
Okay. So he's in Nigeria talking to Nigerians.
Okay.
I cannot be here. People are going to take the narrative and put it anyhow. I know how propaganda work.
Okay.
I know how propaganda work.
Okay.
I know how they're going to say how they're going to make their clickbait.
Yeah.
I know the kind of things you will bring and it will stick into people's brain.
Yeah.
It will go into their psyche. So I will not contribute to that. No. You're not getting me.
I get you.
I will not contribute to that. That is what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is this is not contributing to that. For example, use an example that we are in UAE, then they are saying Nigerians are this and Nigeria you don't want to contribute to this. And now I'm saying that, okay, for me, for example, I also have a platform. I can also say, I do not believe, like I said, my platform, what I do with my platform is to highlight positive stories of Nigerians here in the UAE. But it does not mean that I can also say, if there are Nigerians that are committing these crimes, you guys need to stop because it's having a negative.
Okay, do you know what I have done?
It is balancing it.
Okay, do you know what I have done? Right?
Yeah, what have you done?
I don't have any Nigerian among me since I have come here. I've seen committing crime. I have not seen me, and I have done street interviews. Ask not just Nigerians. If you go to my page right now, you see it. But that is not saying that there are no Nigerians committing crime here. But at the ratio, from the numbers I have seen online, Nigerians this, I needed to go outside and ask people. Now, that is the only thing I can do. Now, if I see any African saying, yes, this, that, I will not cut it out. You cannot see any African that say, okay, this guy interviewed me, said this thing, and he did not post it. Yeah. You understand? Mm-hmm. So let them say it. Yeah. Nigerians have suffered a lot from them. I'm not going to contribute to it. That is what I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying they should not. Let them point their evil they are seeing. Leave their own evil. Let me point the good I am seeing. Yeah, I agree with you. That is totally fine. It's followed by me. If you want to say that. So now, okay, you said something earlier. You said that you would not say that there are no Nigerians committing crime. Let us say it is even 1% of. Because that is what human being does. Now let us say it is. Let's close this segment. Let me just say it's even 1% of Nigerians that are committing crimes. And now, you are into social media, and there's what we call targeted audience. Now, this your podcast can be for those 1% and tell them that let another person do it. I agree, but let somebody from Nigeria do it. Why from Nigeria? Yeah, that is what I'm saying. Don't come at this place and still condemn your people. They've been condemned a lot. Okay, my closing speech or my last speech, I agree that Nigeria as a whole is one of the greatest country in Africa. It's in fact one of the greatest country in the world. Nigerians, a nationalist promotes his people. Nigerians, learn that. Nigerians is one of the most resilient people in the world, but still, like you said, there are people committing crime. We have bad people because they are human beings. Yes, all over the world. And for those few Nigerians, that are committing crime, I want to tell you, please stop. You are giving the country as a whole a bad name. And for the Nigerians that are doing good and are contributing positively, please go ahead. We encourage you. We are with you and we support you guys. All right. Okay, you guys have heard him. If this is your first time coming across Vicinfluential, subscribe, share it, comment, and see you next week on Vicinfluential.